Chances are you know Hunter Doohan from playing Tyler in the hit Netflix series Wednesday, or from playing Adam Desiato in the first season of the Showtime show Your Honor alongside Bryan Cranston. While Hunter's biggest roles thus far have been portraying characters in their teens, in reality he's in his late 20s and married his husband Fielder Jewett in 2022. Hunter first became interested in acting during his high school days, and he was lucky enough that his high school and community theater had great programs that helped shape him into the actor he is today. He then went from being a fan of Breaking Bad to working alongside the actor who played the lead role of the iconic show. Hunter Doohan has come a long way from his hometown in Fort Smith, Arkansas, but not without plenty of determination, and there's likely a lot that you don't know about this talented young performer. We'll talk about his journey to Hollywood and much more today, here for you on Famous Life. Hunter Doohan was born January 18, 1994 in Fort Smith, Arkansas, to parents Angie Harper Carmichael and the late Peter Doohan. His father was a professional Australian tennis player who played primarily in the 1980s, then becoming a professional tennis coach. He reached the final of the Australian Open in 1987 with his men's doubles partner Laurie Warder. Peter sadly passed away from ALS, a rare neurological disease that affects motor neurons, in 2017. On Instagram, Hunter often posts heartwarming tributes to his father. Hunter's mom Angie reportedly works as a weight loss consultant in North Carolina, US. According to Hunter, he grew up all over the South, but mainly in Fort Smith, Arkansas. He became interested in acting when he was in high school through school and community theater programs. He said in an interview, "When I was a sophomore in high school, I tried out for a play and pretty much ended up spending most of the next 3 years of my life in the drama department." After high school, he planned for his degree in theater from Oklahoma City University, but unfortunately his plan didn't work out and he was off to Los Angeles instead. Hunter took an internship at Elizabeth Barnes Casting in LA right after high school. While Hunter was studying and auditioning for parts, trying to get his acting career off the ground, he also worked a variety of day jobs, including background extra, waiter, and Universal Studios tour guide. While Hunter managed to get some small acting jobs here and there, his breakthrough came in 2019 when he played the younger version of Aaron Paul's character Warren Cave in the first season of the Apple TV Plus series Truth Be Told. Then in 2020 came one of Hunter's biggest roles to date when he landed one of the main characters in the Showtime legal drama series Your Honor, playing Adam Desiato, son of Bryan Cranston's character. In Your Honor, Hunter's character Adam is the son of a respected judge who gets involved in a hit-and-run accident. When asked about receiving the opportunity to play this huge role and what he liked about the script initially, Hunter said in an interview, "As far as being attracted to the script, I was not at a point in my career where I was making choices. I'd been in LA auditioning for projects for the last 8 years. When I got it, it was super exciting, but it was less about me choosing the script and more about me being lucky enough to be chosen. I can say that once I got the script, I thought that it was the best thing ever written. I keep telling people that I hope when they first watch the show, they have the same reaction when I read the script for the first time. I was constantly on the edge of my seat." According to Hunter, he received the audition script from his agent and was immediately drawn to the complexity of the character and the emotional depth of the story. He spent a lot of time preparing for the audition, working with his acting coach, and researching the role to fully embody the character of Adam. Adam makes a series of mistakes on the show and finds himself in the crosshairs of vengeful mob boss Jimmy Baxter, played by Michael Stuhlbarg. To complicate matters, Adam begins a relationship with Jimmy Baxter's only daughter, Fia, played by Lily Kay. After several rounds of auditions, Doohan was eventually offered the role and began filming for the series alongside renowned actors such as Bryan Cranston and Michael Stuhlbarg. Doohan's outstanding performance in Your Honor received critical acclaim and propelled him into the spotlight, earning him a nomination for the Critics' Choice TV Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series. In an interview, Hunter spoke about reading opposite Bryan Cranston and being able to work with and learn from the veteran Emmy-winning actor, saying, "When I was auditioning, the only one attached at that point was Bryan. For the final test, they flew me to New York where Bryan was doing Network on Broadway. I was excited to meet him, so I flew in early enough to see a performance of Network." Most recently, after his performance on Your Honor, we can see Hunter on the 2022 Netflix series Wednesday, where he plays Tyler Galpin. Since it was released, fans quickly became obsessed with the show, which is based upon Wednesday Addams of the Addams Family, played by Jenna Ortega. Hunter revealed when talking about his Wednesday audition he didn't know his character Tyler's secret until he was cast. In the season, Wednesday attempts to figure out who the Hyde monster is that's wreaking havoc on the town of Jericho, and she also grows close with Normie Tyler, aka Hunter's character. In episode 7, Tyler kisses Wednesday and she suddenly has a vision that he was the Hyde monster all along. However, when Hunter was trying out for the role of Tyler, the series creators Alfred Goh and Miles Miller refused to tell him anything about Tyler's real identity. Hunter explained that he hounded them to give him more info about Tyler during the audition process, but they kept their lips sealed. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly, Hunter said, "Right before my final chemistry read, they told me Tyler had a dark secret and asked them if it was the secret. They wouldn't reveal that, but I had enough of a clue to at least try to show some colors of that in the final audition." And then after I was cast, Al and Miles had like an hour-and-a-half phone call with me where they ran through everything and told me the whole story. Besides acting, Hunter is credited with writing 3 short films, Far From the Tree, After You've Gone, and It's Supposed to Be Healthy. He also worked on Travel and Far From the Tree as a director. In terms of his personal life, Hunter got married in 2022 to his husband, movie producer Fielder Jewett, and opened up about his marriage as well as how they met. Hunter proposed to Fielder at the end of 2020, and the couple held their wedding in June 2022. And believe it or not, his former co-star Bryan Cranston officiated the ceremony. Hunter has discussed his relationship with Fielder and explained their love story actually started out on Tinder. Appearing on the Keep It podcast, Hunter said about Fielder, "He's kind of a big everything dork. He's always reading and watching stuff. We'll go to trivia nights, and I just kind of sit there and smile and watch him win the game for us." When asked how he and Fielder met each other, Hunter replied, "Tinder. We met in 2015 and then got engaged during the pandemic. The pandemic was great for me because I'd been off shooting Your Honor for 6 months in New Orleans. So I came back and all of a sudden we got to spend time together. We had so many friends that either broke up or got married during the pandemic or had a baby." In another interview, Hunter spoke about how pop culture played a large role in his coming out journey, especially the show Will and Grace. He said, "For me, it was definitely discovering Will and Grace in high school, which my girlfriend at the time introduced me to," and went on to say that he and his ex-girlfriend stayed best friends and even moved to LA together. In terms of what's next for Hunter Doohan, aside from his role on Wednesday, he hopes to try other types of roles too. He said, "I'd love to try out comedy. I did a lot of musical theater growing up, so I'd love to do something with music in it." So it sounds like we'll just have to wait and see what the talented actor does next. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Famous Life and leave a comment for who you'd like us to feature next.